How's it going, everyone? My name is Tom, and today I interview Rantaro and Plasmaster, two fellow small content creators here on YouTube. I wanted to do this so I can get their unique take on what it's like to be as small as we are now. Alright, so first question. How did you land on the name Plasmaster? How did you get that? Tell us the story.
So I used to draw a lot of fan-made Pokemon slash Ben 10 aliens because I was pretty into both of them as a kid. Uh,
Yeah, I did that too, yeah.
yeah, um, and what just one of them that I made was named Plasmaster, and he was just I mean, he was like my current avatar, uh, the fire guy.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just out of all I had drawn like over 3,000 of these things, and just out of all of them, this was the one that I liked the
Really?
most. Yeah, I still have them in like notebooks in my room. Um,
Wow.
yeah. And just out of all of them, I just liked the name and the look of this one the most, so that's what I decided to go with. And then
That
just
that just answered another question I have, was how did you come up with the little character on your channel
oh,
banner?
okay, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so so did you rework the drawing to have the Robin attire from Smash? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's what it is currently. I just because I have mained Robin for 6 or 7 years now, and it wasn't until like recently where I was like, I should have my character wear the Robin outfit. So when I commissioned
Yeah.
Rex Santos to do the artwork, I asked him to draw it with the Robin outfit.
Shout out to him. And ew, Robin. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh man.
Next question. What inspired you to start making videos in the first place?
Um, it was the first video that I made was kind of an impromptu, spur of the moment thing. Um, but that's not to say that I did not have creators that at the time uh, inspired me to just gave me that interest in doing YouTube content. Alpha Rad in
Yeah, yeah.
particular, I would say was a big one. Um,
I can tell that from your content. I remember first finding your channel and I was like, yep, I can see it.
yeah,
Because I also was pretty inspired by Alfred to when I was making Smash content.
yeah, yeah.
I pretty much copied his series where he'd play his characters online to get them in Elite Smash, but I could never do that, so I just play them for fun.
Yeah, I barely ever get characters into Elite Smash myself. I just like playing them for fun.
Do you see yourself uploading and continuing to making videos in the future? Like,
Uh,
and if so, how far?
I mean, yeah, like in the immediate future, absolutely. I I have thought about like how long do I want to do this for? Because I really enjoy
Hmm.
doing it. It's a lot of fun, and it's really cool. Uh, doing it with friends and kind of archiving uh, moments with
Yeah,
friends, on YouTube, and also like
it's
making a
like
little.
a hobby.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah,
and making like a little community out of it is also pretty nice. Uh,
yeah. Do you ever think you're gonna make it big and make the big monies?
uh, I am absolutely open to it. That'd be awesome if it got to that point. I'm not optimistic about it, but if
May as well give it a try.
yeah, if through me just being persistent about making quality content that people will enjoy, and with a little luck as well, yeah, it'd be nice to make it big. um,
Yeah.
if I would say if I were to uh, make it big, then I would probably end up doing YouTube for a lot longer than what I'm thinking right now.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, right now I'm where my head is kind of at is like I'm gonna finish doing uh the Smash Ultimate Character Dittos series, which is still a long ways off to finishing that. But what I'm kind of thinking is finish that, and then from that point on, I'll probably be doing YouTube less unless I have grown a larger audience by that point. Yeah, sorry, I ramble a lot.
No, it's fine. It gives me more content. Don't worry. I'm gonna milk you for content. What?
Yes.
Who was your first guest like on your videos?
If I remember correctly, it was Tiny Castle Guy. We did a we started doing no. What? No, actually I think it was Darth. I think Darth Ouija collaborated with me on an Ori and the Blind Forest playthrough. And that playthrough I had several guests on that playthrough. One of which was Tiny Castle Guy, but the first one was Darth.
Because normally with your playthroughs you play it with like one person throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then and then the next series you do something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you swapped in that one, did you?
Yeah, because it was one of my earlier playthroughs, and I was kind of trying to get a feel for like, okay, like I don't know, comedy dynamic among my friends works best for like a playthrough format rather than a single like a more isolated video like a Smash video or a Rivals of Aether video. And that's not to say that I am against doing playthrough content with any of the other guys, but I definitely feel like TCG and I just work best with that format. And recently I of course did a playthrough with Rantaro as well, and I feel that also went really well, and the chemistry was really nice for that kind of series.
You'll be the first person to know this, but I'm the #1 biggest Rantaro fan. I sat down one day, I was bored, and I watched every single one of his videos, and I was like, yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Very cool. What, in your opinion, allowed you to gain such like a following on YouTube? Because you have quite a bit of subscribers. Like you're going pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, as far as small creators go, I'm not doing too bad.
Yeah.
I would definitely have to attribute most of that to my friend Darth Ouija. I think our audiences have a lot of overlap, and he has a much larger social media presence than I do. He's actually on Twitter, whereas I am not. So him advertising his own content back in the day when he made content, no shade, Darth,
Where video?
where video, and him gaining an audience through Twitter and like Discord servers that he was going out and advertising his content to. People went and watched his videos, saw me, came over to my channel, and saw my content and subscribed for that as well.
The rest is history.
And yeah. I mean, I definitely, I gotta owe a big part of that to Darth.
What has been your favorite Let's Play to do? Your favorite series to record and play and what have you? We're asking the hard questions here.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the Kirby Return to Dreamland playthrough that I did with Tiny Castle Guy last year. That was a lot of fun. Smash content is always, of course, very fun to do. And the Smash Flash 2 series, actually, is also one of my favorites, if not my favorite.
Yeah.
Even though it's some of my older content, I still like a lot of what that series has in it, I guess.
What do you think, in your opinion, like type of video does the best on your channel? Like, what do you what do you think overall does the best performance wise?
The Smash content. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I upload a Smash video and it'll get somewhere between 30 to 50 views. Whereas I upload an episode of a playthrough like Chrono Trigger or Kirby, and it'll get 10 views if it's lucky. um, which it's like
Yeah.
it'd be nice if
Yeah,
if those
that
got
can
more
be
views, but
it. Yeah, yeah. It can be kind of like, I think, discouraging a little bit. But if you just keep going, like if you just like doing it, you may as well just keep doing it.
yeah, and my thing has always been like, as long as like me and my friends who I'm making the content with are having fun, then that's all that really matters.
Yeah.
I don't really mind very much how well a video does as long as I had fun making it.
Have you had like a moment where like a video has done really well, like view count wise, and then you just like get really excited?
Uh, yeah, yeah. I've had a few instances of that in the past. Um, like my
It's a weird feeling, isn't it?
yeah, like it is because it's like I never really expect them to do super well, but I don't know. Every once in a blue moon, there's a video that just like
Yeah, I know.
skyrockets. um,
Yeah.
like my
It's like when you
Kazuya,
accidentally play the algorithm.
yeah, my Kazuya Ditto's video that I made with NME last year. It got like 80 views or something in the first week, which was pretty nice.
That's big.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's more than double what I usually get on a Smash video. And weirdly enough, recently I put up my April Fool's video. I don't think it's even a minute long, and it somehow got 100 views in the first day, and I just don't understand how that happened.
And you wish you just knew like what happened so you could do it again,
Right?
but you never know.
Yeah,
You can like never know.
it's yeah.
All right. This is the last question I have.
Okay.
Have you ever thought about just stopping completely? Like, has there ever been a point where you just like you say like, okay, maybe this isn't it?
I don't know about stopping completely, but there have been times where uh I've just like gotten myself way too overstressed about like, oh, I have to like get all these videos out and like make them and record more, and then I would just kind of have to like stop myself and go like, whoa, okay, at this point, are you having fun doing this anymore?
Yeah.
And I would be like,
Not
no.
burning yourself out.
And so I would say, okay, that means you're burning yourself out. You gotta just take a break for a while. You don't have to get the videos out by a certain date. You're not answering to anybody. There's no deadline. Just take
Yeah,
your
because
time.
you record all your videos like a month before, don't you?
Yeah. So some videos can be like up to a month in advance. Yeah. And I didn't always used to do it that way. It used to be I finish editing a video and I would upload it immediately. For some reason, I just got to a point where I was like, I should start like backlogging them so that way I can continue to put content out. And if I am unable to work on videos for a while, or I just don't feel like it, then I can still have content that's being put out while I'm
Yeah.
just taking a break.
Well, that's really it. Is there anything you want to say to the people?
Yeah, I suppose so. I briefly talked about Darth Ouija, and we also mentioned Rantaro earlier. Be sure to go and check those guys out on their YouTube channels and follow and subscribe.
Yes, link in the description.
Yes. Um, and Tiny Castle Guy has a Twitch channel, so you can follow that for when he
Also in the description.
streams again. Yeah, I'm giving you a lot of work, like giving you a lot of links
no,
to
it's
put in
fine.
the description.
Keep going, keep going.
And of course,
We're just gonna rack them up.
subscribe to Elbow Grease. Um,
That's me. That's me.
that is you.
Do what the guy says.
Yeah. By the way, I would like to thank you for having me, of course.
No problem. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah.
Because you could have just said no, and I'd be like, okay.
And subscribe to me as well. That's
No, you're the one channel we're just not gonna put in the description. No, just. Sorry, it's already too full.
yeah. It's we're running out of space down there.
Yeah. This one might be a bit tricky, but how would you best describe your content?
It's hard. It's basically just me doing what I like at the time and enjoy, and kind of doing that with the people that I enjoy or happen to be doing things with at the time.
What has been your favorite video to make?
My favorite video to make so far, that is a tough one. There's so many videos that I've enjoyed making. The thing about video making is there's so many different stages, so maybe you'll enjoy recording something but not necessarily enjoy editing it, and vice versa. And maybe you'll watch something after the fact, is like, I don't think this turned out as good as I wanted it to. I think,
I get that all the time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. My favorite recording to do was probably the DK Dumpster Fire, the original one. I recorded that back in like 2019 with my friends Efko and Auk. And that episode was a very, very odd one to record, because not only did I have the most amount of people that I had recorded with at that time, but also I was having some audio difficulties at the time, so I had to kind of make up for that by holding my microphone really close to my mouth, because I didn't know how audio worked at the time. I will admit, I am not the best at that. I'm still not the best at that. My favorite video period on my channel would probably have to be the Battle Block Theater video that I mentioned. Just because everything about that video turned out very well. I love doing videos with Ouija, so he's a very good guest, and the game Battle Block Theater is very fun. I enjoyed a lot, and I feel like I was able to kind of figure out a certain style of editing for that video that worked. So all in all, it turned out really well. And yeah, those are specific examples that I can give in terms of my favorite videos that I've made.
Is there any big ideas for upcoming videos? Like, is there any like
There
big
are a
videos,
lot
or?
of video ideas in my head. I announced the Portal custom stages video that's coming out at the end of this month, but we have another game on the back burner that we've been playing, and I'm not gonna say what that is yet, but just know that it is definitely a shift from Portal 2, I will say that, but I am excited to play it, to share it nonetheless. So look forward to June.
What's your biggest goal on YouTube? Like, what are you working towards at the moment?
I think for me, I don't really like to think about like long-term stuff, just because sometimes it's harder to really see that to the end and kind of know how obtainable it's going to be.
Have you ever thought about just like stopping making content? Just in general, just like being
all
like,
the
alright, this
time.
is too much, bye.
All the time. Like, really, like, honestly, I do not do YouTube with the intention of like growing an audience or like making money or making this a career, because I realize with the way
like
that
a hobby.
I do stuff and the way that I make content, I do not see this blowing up. I will admit, sometimes I do get caught up in that. Sometimes I get caught up in the whole like, oh, people aren't watching my video, or people are like engaging in terms of, you know, talking about stuff they liked or they didn't like, or kind of, you know, commenting on jokes that I did in the video. And I think it's harder when you're around people that have objectively met met numbers wise, met the stuff that you would like to meet, and kind of grown. Numbers don't really mean anything, like I said, but compare that to, some of my other friends. Like I bring up Plaz again, who has like 263 subscribers. And you have like Tingley, who has like 73 subscribers. Ouija has like 300 subscribers. And then you have like Chris that has 212 subscribers. And it's another channel, Danominator, he has like 346 subscribers. And you see all these people that they do a lot better than you, and they have more numbers, but also it's like, it's hard for me to remind myself that these people have been doing this, I guess, longer, but also they have more of an established audience at this point, because I'm constantly hopping around from game to game, but also it's random. You can't make people watch your videos, but you also can't determine what people are going to watch.
How did you come up with your name, Rantaro?
How did I come up with my name? Rantaro. All right. I've answered this on Plaza Stream, but I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, I did not talk about this correctly. Late 2014, I got my Xbox 360. It was the Elite model, most recent model, and I was like 14 at the time, so I was really into it. I wanted to play like Call of Duty and Minecraft and all that stuff, because I was a console gamer, console peasant or whatever. No, I'm just kidding. But essentially, I had gotten Xbox Live, and I don't remember if it was my like original username or something. I want to say my original username was like, I do not remember, but it had 14 in it. So I decided to change it to Mr. Random. Wait, no, the Mr. Random 14. The is very important. I changed it because I was 14 at the time, so I just, oh man, funny random, haha. That's really all it was. But so yeah, that was kind of that's really all the Rand part is. And I kept that for years and years, and that changed into my next username, which is Rand Animatronics. The animatronics part came off of my my fascination with Five Nights at Freddy's, early like 2015, like 2018. Yeah, like 2018. I played the game Downwell, which is a roguelike shooter, and the main character of that game is Taro. I was like, that's a nice name. I may steal that. So then the name became Rantaro, and I later came to find out that Taro is a naming suffix in Japanese. I don't remember exactly what it translates to, but it's something along the lines of like eldest boy or best boy or something like that.
So your name's pretty much Random Best Boy.
I guess you could say that. I never thought about that, but yeah, I guess you could definitely refer to me as that, and that is something that I have most of the time nowadays. Nowadays, I just do the pronunciation as Rantaro. However, I keep the D in there just because it's a part of the name, so I don't really see any reason to change it. And then, and also it's easy to pronounce, so unless you're Darth Ouija, in that case you're gonna say Rantaro, because to be completely honest, I have no idea why. I have no idea why Ouija says my name like that.
Well, that's fair. Everyone says it a bit differently. Like, people call you Rand. Like,
oh yeah, that's Rand. Just like, that's something that's always been around. Like, people always call me Rand because apparently my name is too hard to say. Well, yeah, my name is too hard to say sometimes. So sometimes they just call me Rand. Like freaking, like everybody does it.
That's all my questions. Do you want to say anything to the people?
Hello, the people. This is I am Rand. If you want to check out my stuff. I will assume it would be linked in the description, but unless, if not, you can find me on all platforms at Rantaro, Randtaro, and I am on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Not anywhere else. I almost said something completely off the cuff, but yeah. If you want to find me on Discord, I am Rantaro0782. Please don't DM me, because more than likely I'm not gonna respond unless your name is Ouija or Plaz or Elbow or Karasu. But you can find me on Ouija's server, Plaz's server. Big thanks to Elbow for having me on. I always love being able to do stuff like that, even though I've never been interviewed before. But yeah,
Yeah,
thank
and
you
this
all.
is the first time. This is the first time we've ever done something together.
Oh yes, of course. All right, well, here's to more. All right, well, yeah, thank you for watching my interview. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day.